Good morning children. Today's topic is irrational numbers. Let us consider the equation x square is equal to 9. X is equal to root over 9. Then x is equal to plus and minus 3. So we can represent plus 3 and minus 3 on the number line. Let us move on to the second equation. 2x is equal to 5. Then x is equal to 5 by 2. We can also represent 5 by 2 on the number line which lies between 2 and 3. Let us move on to the third equation. X square is equal to 3. X is equal to root over 3. We cannot represent root 3 on the number line directly. So, we have to find out the value of root 3. Now, let us find out the value of root 3 by long division method. Place a decimal point after 3. After decimal point, write zeros and pair them putting bar over them. Now, find the largest square smaller than 3. So, 1 square is equal to 1. 1 ones are 1. Subtract 3 minus 1, you will be getting 2. Now, keep a decimal point and bring a pair of zeros down. Double this number 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then take the number of your choice. 27 sevens are 189. Remainder you will get as 11. Then again bring a pair of zeros down. 27 plus 7 is equal to 34. 343 3s are 1029. You will be getting remainder 71. Bring a pair of zeros down. The same process continues. So you will be getting the quotient as 1.730 and so on, where no number is repeated. Such type of decimals we call it as a non-terminating and non-recurring decimal. So non-terminating and non-recurring decimals are called irrational numbers. Now let us find the definition of irrational numbers. A number which cannot be expressed in p by q form for any integer p and q not equal to 0. And irrational numbers are denoted by s or q. Examples of irrational numbers are root 2, root 3, root 5 and so on. So children, above table describes some root values. From the above table, we observe that if n is a natural number other than a perfect square, then root n is a irrational number. Thus, we identify root 1, root 4 and root 9 are irrational numbers. And root 2, root 3, root 5 and so on are irrational numbers. Now, let us find representation of irrational numbers on the number line. Let us represent root 2 and root 3 on the number line. Initially, draw the number line. Mark a point 0 on the number line. Take 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeters and mark the points on either side as 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Now, at a point 1, draw a perpendicular line. 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeters. Now, name the points as A, B and C. AB is equal to 1 unit, BC is equal to 1 unit. Now, join AC. Now, using Pythagoras, we have to find out the value of AC. AC square, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to 1 square plus 1 square. AC square is equal to 1 plus 1. AC square is equal to 2. AC is equal to root 2 units. Now write as AC is equal to root 2 units. Now with the help of compass, with A has a center and radius of AC, draw an arc on the number line like this. And now represent this point as root 2. This point represents root 2 on the number line. Name this as B dash. Now A to B dash represents root 2. Now we are going to find how to draw a root 3 on the number line. Now at the point on B dash, draw 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeters, a perpendicular line at B dash like this. Now join, name this as D. Now join AD. Join AD like this. Here AB dash is root 2 units and B dash D is 1 unit. Now you have to find out AD, how AD is equal to how much? Using Pythagoras, AD square is equal to AB square, AB dash square plus B dash D. AD square is equal to root 2 square plus 1 square. AD square is equal to 2 plus 1. AD square is equal to 3. AD is equal to 3 units. Now AD is equal to 3 units. Similarly, with the help of compass, with A has a center and radius of AD like this, draw an arc on the number line like this. And this point represents root 3 on the number line, and name this as some E dash. This is how you will be representing root 2 and root 3 on the number line. To represent root 2, we have considered 1 unit and 1 unit. So, to represent root 5 on the number line, you have to consider 2 units and 1 unit. To represent root 8 on the number line, you consider as 2 units and 2 units. And to represent root 10 on the number line, you have to consider 3 units and 1 unit. So children, you represent root 5, root 8 and root 10 on the number line by your own.